Alrighty, we is live. Hi there, everyone. This is Poor Man 976. Sorry, that was loud. I apologize. This is Poor Man 973, and I'm here with
Bryan.
Yay! And we are playing some Monster Road Trip. And I am still getting something set up just really fast. This is the one I want to go to. Exit this out. Alright. Welcome to Monster Road Trip. Now, I think I said this at the end of the Monster Camp live stream for Valentine's Day, that this is another Monster Prom game that is different compared to the first and the second one. Now, I didn't play this first one on the channel. Mostly because it was really bad, and unlike the second one or the third one, it doesn't have warnings or streamer mode. So we skipped that one. We're going to play Monster Road Trip. Now this one you can find a date or whatever, but it's not your end objective. Our end objective is to get to a destination managing our resources so that we don't die along our road trip. Now, I have played
Can
this...
we kill the other person?
What?
Can we kill the other person?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Alright, the ID to join is 1151. I want to mention this has lots of drugs and sexual and violent and all that kind of stuff, references that could offend some people, so be in mind. Bryan and I are going to try to avoid those as much as possible, but with this game, apparently there's just no escaping it. So we're going to also try to do our best voices and impressions, so that's lots of fun, especially with me. I've learned throughout this that Bryan is much better at voices than I am, apparently. So, yeah, this is how we're going. Remember to external voice chat for a top-notch experience. Alright, here we go. Alright. Now, I think we're just going to do Road Tripper, but I will go through these to show kind of like what is what. Friend Hugger is basically you end without anybody failing and no pressure, and that's not what we want. We want to be judged on how we did, and I want to win.
We're asking for judgment.
Yeah. Road Tripper, this is the true survival co-op experience, including a player performance ranking at the end. And there's Prank Master, which I have not done. Add some cutthroat mechanics to decide who's the MVP. Beautiful glitch declines responsibility for broken relationships. I don't know. Do we want to go with Prank Masters, or do we just want to go with Road Tripper? Sounds like we can sabotage each other or something here.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
Okay, here we go. Now, we are going to play on normal difficulty.
Because we're incompetent.
Of course. Alright, now, I am the narrator. Ah, the road. That mythical beast of asphalt. We once tamed it in what became one of the strangest, most wonderful journeys of our lives. Back then, when we were young and unafraid, summer was coming to an end when Polly and Scott planned a road trip. The whole thing was bound to go off the rails. This was the Prank Masters, with a Z, after all. Scott Howe, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart. And Polly Geist, 22, 2? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Each of them were, by themselves, an agent of chaos, but together they were the perfect combo for hijinks to ensue. Who in their right mind would have agreed to join them on such a trip? Alright.
Apparently us.
Yep.
That's the answer to the question.
I'm gonna go with the Frankenstein lady again. Alright. This is... I can't think of another...
Body.
What?
Or body? I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a zombie thing.
She's a Frankenstein, not a zombie.
Or brain? Oh, wait, she's a Frankenstein?
Yeah, she's a Frankenstein.
Oh,
That's why when I first played her originally, I was Porstein. But I've been somebody else, somebody new every time, so poor
Schmo.
Poor Schmo? How do you spell Schmo? Schmo.
I don't know.
Schmo. Sure, poor Schmo.
It works.
Alright, who are you, Brian?
Let's see. I think this is the only person I haven't been.
Yep. On Head on Fire lady.
And now I have to come up with a name. Rats. It's just making fun of you for this too.
I know.
Um,
No one escapes the blahs.
no. 2 A's.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. You get to pick what kind of music we have, which is going to be tricky because you have your sound turned down.
Yeah.
So just pick one.
Go tropical.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Was the road trip a dangerous idea? Yes. Where did my mouse go? Oh, you're in charge apparently.
Oh.
Was it poorly planned? Yes. Did we do it anyway? Heck yeah. For in the end, we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start.
Almost sounds like a song.
Ah, wait. Before I forget, this mode includes a new big mechanic. Prank dares. They're like missions to gain personal points for you to get better endings. We'll explain it in more detail in a minute. For now, choose a prank dare. Poor Schmo. Alright. Outbid another player in the pit stop thrice. Forfeit a trinket that gives you hype. Talk to Polly at the rest stop. I'm gonna go with this one.
Okay.
Soul is the lowest resource. Only one resource is above 12. Stamina is the highest resource.
I don't know what the resources are gonna be like. This is gonna be fun. That says Prank Masters on it. I'm gonna go with it.
Okay. Hello! Starting now, there will be more to the destinations. Every destination has 2 extra layers you can unlock. You can check all the layers requirements in the destination guide whenever you want. Click on the destination tab on the right, or press E on the keyboard, or LB on the controller. You must fulfill the requirements of a layer and then reach its destination if you want to unlock it. It adds some cool extra stuff to the ending. It's a bigger challenge with a bigger payoff.
Nice.
Okay. I guess I'll be Polly because last time you were Scott, so...
Okay.
I'm sure you don't remember the voice you did, but...
No, and I'll probably go in a different direction, but...
Alright, I'm trying to think... Okay, weird idea, but what if we can create... we create a dumb currency of our own?
Ooh, we can give it a cool name, like... No, can't do that. I had something in mind, but then I slipped into a different voice.
Ah, I do that all the time.
We can give it a cool name, like Prank Dollars.
You betcha. And we could encourage our friends to be as fun and random as we are by giving them prank dares that'll pay out prank dollars when they're fulfilled.
Prank Dollars, hooray! Can you buy snacks with Prank Dollars?
Absolutely not.
Yep.
But we can count them up at the end of the road trip to decide who's been the MVP of the trip and who's a lame loser.
Sounds fun.
And cutthroat competitive. You check over the overall. You can check the overall prank dollars count by hovering the mouse over the player tabs to the right, or by holding Q in the keyboard, or whatever that is for the controller, because we're not using controllers. And you can check the current prank dares by clicking on the player tabs, or by pressing 1 through 4 on the keyboard, or whatever on the keyboard, and on the controller, because we don't care. Prank dollars!
With a Z.
With a Z.
A new day, a new adventure.
Alright, Brian, so this is how it's gonna go. We have 2 choices that we can go to. And they have things that will affect our stats, which is up here in the top corner. To the right is height, magic, mind, money, soul, and stamina. If one of them gets to 0, we lose. If one gets to 25, we win. So we're trying to get through, and we're going to go through these things. And I think on the first one you only gain stats or lose stats. I'm not entirely sure. But after that, you'll always lose a stat and gain a stat. So we can go either to the used car dealership or the animal sanctuary. I want to go to the used car dealership. Miles of Smiles.
Okay. And that's why I never came back to the bakery.
Whoa, no wonder. You're lured to the dealership, mesmerized by the inflatable air dancers and bombastic signs full of exclamation points, such as, buy today. You don't even know why you're here. You don't need a new car, but such is the power of eye-catching marketing.
Big sale.
Since you're here, you could go and do your usual weird shenanigans. Why not? So what's it going to be, Porchmo? Alright. Okay, this does. See these little icons? The icon that looks like an up arrow and a down arrow?
Yeah.
That means we will lose a resource and gain a resource. See this? The question mark means we don't really know what we'll lose or gain. And something like this on the middle, that means we will gain money no matter what. And on the bottom, that means we will lose stamina no matter what. So we can go on a joyride, sell some cars, or dance with the air dancers. And I want to go with the mystery thing. I want to go on a joyride. Let's steal one of these cars.
I mean, it's you. I actually am not... I have no input here.
There's only one thing more fun than driving your old crappy car. Driving someone else's old crappy car. Joyride time!
Howdy.
Hi, Mr. Salesman. I'm Scott, and these are my friends. Can we drive one of your cars?
Well, are you interested in buying one of my cars? Asked the salesman.
Yeah?
Good enough for me. Here's the keys. Bring it back before 7 p.m. I need to close the dealership by then. You're pretty sure this is not a good or smart way of selling used cars, but hey, you're not complaining. Scott peels out of the dealership in the new car and drives an hour into the city. You're waiting at a stoplight when a breathless pregnant woman knocks on your window.
Are you Uber? Thank God you're here. You just gotta take me to the hospital.
We're not.
You're an Uber? Hey, come on, take me instead. I gotta follow that cab. Why? Why? What's so special about the cab? What is this? 20 stinking questions? We don't have time to chat. We gotta chase down that cab. Hey, back off. I need to get to the hospital. Can't you see I'm pregnant? And am I supposed to give a crap? I gotta follow that cab right stinking now.
You're not an Uber, but you now know you need to see how this ends. You decide to pick up the pregnant lady. She needs your help, even if it means never knowing why the mysterious man was so fixated on following that taxi. Or the mysterious man. You're really intrigued. And the pregnant lady, well, you know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat, but it's not the newborn. So she'll be fine. Alright. Well, see, if I was here, I would help the pregnant lady. But now I'm really curious as to why that man wanted to follow the taxi.
Okay.
I think we need to find out why that man is chase. It needs the cat. Helping the pregnant woman might be the right thing to do. I bet this might lose a soul. But you really want to know what's so special about that cab. Besides, she can always watch a YouTube tutorial on how to have an at-home birth. She'll probably be fine. You all speed off with the taxi chaser.
Take a fast stride. Step on it. Don't lose sight of the cab.
Hey.
Stepping on it, bro. Hold it. We need you to follow that cab now.
Why are you chasing? Who are you following?
We don't have time for questions. The cab already moving. Go, go, go.
What?
Polly, I'm confused.
Same, but I guess we gotta trust the process. Follow the taxi!
Okay, stepping on it again. Stop! Follow that cab now. Wait, no, never mind. Follow that one.
Huh?
Okay, I can't take it anymore. Why do you keep wanting to tail different cabs? Why are we following them at all?
Obviously we're following them because I love looking at taxis.
What? That's stupid. Why can't you just look at them from the sidewalk?
Because they move too stinking fast for me to properly appreciate them. I mean, he's not wrong, Polly. When you think about it, this might be a good way of looking at cabs for a long period of time.
Hey.
Today we might have lost 2 souls for ignoring a pregnant woman in need, but we gained 2 mind for learning why this man wanted to chase the cab, and at the end of the day, follow that other cab!
Move, losers! It's my turn.
Alright, Brian, where are we headed? Are we headed to the national park? We can go hug a tree, nature nerd, or are we headed to the biker bar?
Oh, there's actually an option.
Yeah. Full throttle in a bottle. See, in the biker bar, we'll know we'll gain hype, or money, or lose money. And in the national park, I don't remember.
Which is between hype and money, which is it that we need to get to our destination?
It can be any resource to 25.
Oh, get any one resource to 25. Interesting.
Let's see, in the national park, it's a mystery, or we lose something. I think
Or lose something.
we lose stamina. We lose soul? I'm not sure what that one is.
Us.
Not while you're driving, Scott. Preserving nature is important, and no one does it better than national parks. Here you can relax, breathe that clean mountain air, and truly appreciate the great outdoors.
Let's conquer that peak.
Or you can screw around and be chaotic. Yeah, that's way more likely. In any event, what are you going to do at the park? Are you going to pick mushrooms, look for cryptids, or go hiking?
I'm gonna go with that losing soul.
Okay. Sometimes you go looking for the cryptid, sometimes the cryptid finds you.
I bet we find Bigfoot. I'm pretty sure that Scott is related to him.
Yeah, it could be. At least that's what happens when you, Polly, and Scott enter the woods and run into Mossman, your favorite moth person from summer camp. Mossman? Oh.
Didn't we throw that voice to you?
Yeah, it was like really high pitched or something. Hello, friends! Are you enjoying the national park? I was just chatting with some of the park rangers. You wouldn't believe who Officer Riley's wife is sleeping with this week.
Hey, Boo.
Hey, Moss. You're still a messy, gossipy, lemon, I see. Always, but lately I've been pursuing other hobbies, such as enjoying the beauty of nature and training to fly into the sun. I definitely don't recommend you do that last thing, unless you want to die. I am more than willing to perish for my passions.
Awesome, bro!
Sounds cruel, bro. We were just on the hunt for some cryptids. Do you know where we could find any?
These are all monsters. Wouldn't cryptids just be another regular monster in society?
Yeah.
Oh well. Besides my glorious self, yes, this park is full of my fellow cryptids. I could introduce you to one. I need to catch up with them anyway. We cryptids make great friends, but boy are we hard to keep in touch with. But I've got a hot date with a hot campfire this evening. So we only have time to visit one person. Blaze, who would you prefer to meet? We can visit Fresno Nightcrawler. He's always happy to teach friends the beautiful game of soccer. Or we can have some tea and pastries at Sasquatch's secluded cabin where he hides from the paparazzi.
I have no idea what the results of this are going to be.
Well, we know that we're going to lose Soul. Sounds fun! Sasquatch lives in a secluded cabin deep in the woods. We'll have to fly there to save time. Moss scoops you all up and flies into the sky. After a very intense debate, probably convincing him to not fly into the sun or something, the legend himself is sitting on a rocking chair on the front porch, knitting the biggest pair of socks you've ever seen. Hey, Squatch! Long time no see! I brought some friends to visit you. I hope that was okay.
Hey, Moss. I don't mind. I'm just sorry I didn't clean up more. Forgive all these hair clumps. It's shedding season. Relatable. No. Relatable, bro. It's so cool to meet you in person. I know you don't have many interesting forums here. Let me recover here. Do you know how many internet forums there are just for people looking or hoping to see you once? Ugh, yes. I'm well aware of my stalkers. They're the reason I retreated into the woods in the first place. Being constantly hunted is irritating, especially by paparazzis. Those insidious parasites follow me everywhere. They have bright, flashing, soulless lights for eyes, and they make the most horrible shutter-clicking cry.
Squatch! I told you there's no such thing as paparazzis! That's just a myth!
They're real, and I've seen them. They stalk in the night, crawling out of their strange dimension to hunt me down.
Uh-oh.
That sounds terrible. How do you deal with it? I remain in seclusion. It's not bad being unplugged from society. Being unplugged from society has given me time to perfect my possum cookie recipe. Want to try some?
Sure, you lose minus... Oh, we lose mind. Okay. We lose 2 mind listening to Sasquatch's paranoid paparazzi's rants, but you gain +2 stamina eating delicious possum pastries.
Yay!
Alright, so now I can choose to go to the gift shop, which is pain, existence is pain, or we can head to the low-budget reptile show. You wouldn't be so cold-blooded you'd skip out on this show, would you? I'm gonna go to the gift shop. All this car is missing is good woofer.
I can help. Woof, woof.
What sort of gift shop even is this? It's just a pop-up stand in the middle of the desert.
What?
And what are these products for sale? What are they for? What are they even made of? Well, this is definitely weird. But you might as well... Okay, bring the shop to the next level, get the good stuff, or invest in this clearly booming business. We're not going to do this one because this has got a major drugs warning. But just for future reference, this blue symbol, that means it will... each of the 3 options will affect any resource either a bit, somewhat, or a lot. Basically, it will give us 3 options after we select this, and I think depending on which one you choose determines on how much you gain or lose of each resource. Do it. We're gonna lose some money.
We're gonna get the good stuff?
We're gonna get the good stuff. You and your friends get out of the car and enter whatever this place is. Oh, I'm trying to think of like Larry the Cable Guy kind of thing. I don't think I can do that. Howdy, customers. Welcome to Noodle Gift Shop. Why'd you put a gift shop in air quotes? Legal reasons.
Whoa!
You got a lot of stuff for sale, Noodles. Can you tell us more about it?
Nope. But why not? Why all the questions? What are you, cops?
Huh?
I don't think I'm a cop. Last time I checked. Polly, do I smell like a cop?
I don't know. What do cops smell like? The blood of the gods that we killed with our hubris. Also glue.
What?
But that's what you smell like.
He? Okay, this is weird as heck, but you really want to buy whatever it is Noodles is selling, so hurry up and buy one. I can get a happy, fun time. These rocks. My cute little embodiment of all my fears of no one ever really knowing and caring about me. Or Shiny Steven. Well, we've got to get Shiny Steven, right?
I know, right?
It would be like if Steven's here with us.
Just tease Steve.
Well, am I high or is that rock glowing? Yes. Oh, this is me. Okay. Okay. That is something that... I'll give you 2 money for Shiny Steven. Where'd you find this weird rock anyway? Who knows? These things are everywhere. Before Noodles can refuse to elaborate further, an interdimensional portal opens and a team of superheroes rushes in. Drop that rock, says the leader superhero, his cape flapping heroically in the still air. That's the last eternal stone. We need its power to save our world from all evil, says the only woman in the group whose outfit is over-sexualized, but in, like, a feminist way, we swear. Sorry, can't help you. I just sold it. You sold it to who? Not you. People, bye. Noodles pushes the superheroes back into the portal, and it closes.
Awesome, bro.
Wow, Noodles. You're really good about honoring your sales.
He sure is. You gain +2 magic from your powerful new pal, Shiny Steven.
My time to shine.
And we continue wandering lost.
Alright, we can go to the shopping mall or the Gothic Manor.
Money, points.
Nice, what is it?
I was hoping you would know.
The shopping mall. It's a place where you can sort of shop online, but like offline.
Hey, look who's there.
You can feel young again by reliving the good old ways of having fun at the mall. Oh whoa. How do you want to have fun? The arcade, which is overly sexualized, the pizza parlor, which is drugs, or we can shoplift.
Wait a second, that's what the banana is?
That's what the banana is.
Okay.
I guess we're shoplifting. As you're searching for the best store to steal from, you see your friend Valerie sitting on the center fountain and texting. She looks up and smiles at you.
This is moral shoplifting, by the way.
Okay. As long as we don't steal worth more than $1,000. $999 is our limit.
Okay.
Then we get off with a misdemeanor.
Hey, you strangers. What you doing at the mall? We aren't shoplifting.
Smooth, Scott.
Don't worry, I won't rat you. I won't rat on you. I'm also a big fan of shoplifting. It's cheap, it's thrilling, and you get to stick it to the man.
What?
The man? What do you mean? Why is he so sticky? Never mind. You guys are newbies at shoplifting, I'm guessing. Maybe I can help. Half the work is not getting nervous. Just vibe and no one will suspect you. Try whistling a jaunty tune as you shove crap into your pockets.
Well, apparently Scott already loses at this shoplifting.
Also, don't look suspicious. Avoid using fake mustaches. They're great for white-collar crime, but they don't work for shoplifting.
Once again, Scott, I think you're in trouble.
I know. If you get caught, just pretend to be a time traveler from medieval times who still doesn't understand the concept of paper money or malls. Works every time.
Valerie's got great tips. The only thing left to do is decide what you're going to steal. What'll it be? Let's see. You stole hearts back in your prom days. It's time to shoplift some hearts. That is the lowest thing. Or we can steal the security cameras. It'll pave the way for future shoplifting. Plus, the security cam is the only thing that security cam itself cannot watch. That's the middle. Or we can steal a store's manager's identity. It is one simple theft that will automatically make everything in the stores yours. And that will affect the most.
I think we need to get something up, and I don't know what any of them are, so...
Okay. So let's steal... With whirling little effort, you steal the manager's identity. You start taking all the stuff you want, but then the real manager and the cops show up. Do they smell like glue? What are you jerks doing? The manager demands. You're going straight to jail for robbing my store.
Well,
Ooh, fun story, actually. This is our store. Check it out.
Here's an ID and the deed to the store made out to Mario McManager, which is my friend here. What are you saying? I'm Mario McManager, the manager yells.
Are you, though? Do you have an ID to prove it?
Yes, Oh no, I can't find it. But look at my face. That's obviously my face on your ID. You stole my identity.
no.
That can be explained. See, Mario McManager here isn't really a manager. That's just his cover story.
He's actually an undercover cop trying to catch Blaze, leader of the most notorious shoplifting clan in the world.
After several failed arrest attempts, the FBI decided to surgically reconstruct McManager's face to look like Blaze's so he could dismantle the clan from inside.
But Blaze caught wind of the plan, so that scoundrel got her own face reconstructed to look like McManager's to escape arrest.
We know you're Blaze in disguise. Officers, arrest her before she escapes and keeps ripping off the plot of Face Off.
Wow, says one of the cops. Do you really think they're telling the truth, Chief? They have to be, says the chief. When people lie, it's never this elaborate. Blaze, you're going to jail. The real manager is arrested, and you get to keep all of his products. You make 2 money selling off some of it, and 1 hype, throwing the rest into a bonfire for the lulz. You lose 2 soul for ruining a man's life, though, and Valerie's lie was so elaborate that you can't help but wonder if you really are Mario McManager. You lose 1 mind.
We didn't gain much.
No, not really. We might want to have to get our soul back up here in the future.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's fine.
Time to stop and rest. Okay. Welcome back to the rest stop. Oh, I'm in charge. You're playing Prank Masters modes. Therefore, choosing a rest stop spot has become quite a bit more cutthroat. You can kick other players out of a selected spot by bidding prank dollars, but they can kick you out by bidding higher. The car is the only option you don't need to prank dollars to visit, and it can host as many players as you want. Also in this mode, everyone who visits the car earns prank dollars. Whoever goes there first gets the most prank dollars. Finally, don't forget that at the end of every rest stop, your prank dares will resolve, and each player will get new ones. Now go outbid your peers and ruin some friendships.
Where to go now?
Okay, I know what each of these do. I went to the noodle stand, which is the trade shop. If we go to the bus stop, we can pick up a hitchhiker, and they have special bonuses and whatnot that will come, and they'll have dialogue in the car, and I think some of them have missions or whatever. And if you talk to one of them enough, you'll get the date ending. If we can talk to Polly or Scott. They also give a bonus that every resource that we get will be increased or decreased by an additional 1, I think. I can't remember if it's 1 or 2. And the info board is...
No.
And the info board is... we can choose a location that will show up during our next week of travel. And the car, I actually have no idea what does. Oh, and the noodle shop... the noodle stand is where we can trade something for another thing and change our our stats.
Wait, what? You're trying to trade our stats?
Well, 2 of one thing for 2 of another, basically.
So we could have less soul and get more stamina or something.
Correct.
kind of want to pick up see if we can add a voice that we have to do.
All right. Force mode.
I'm not doing great at Scott's voice.
How's it going, meat sack? Welcome to my swap shop. See anything you like? I'd love to make a trade. Alright, see, we have all these things, and we have to guess what they would be to trade for one of these things. And, oh, we start with 100 prank points. I didn't even know. Trade a trinket that gives you hype. Okay. Okay, so this one's probably money. This one's knowledge, maybe. This one's probably stamina, and this one's probably soul, because it's a postcard from your mom. So I don't
Sell
think...
our souls.
No.
Soul.
The soul... Remember how when I said that if something gets to 0, we lose?
Oh. No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, if something gets to 0, we lose. So I'm going to trade some of our stamina. Alright, this is probably gaining soul. Flask of holy water. The dangerous blade. Stonks. Or an edible
Money.
potato. So this one would give us money. This one would give us soul, probably. This one would give us stamina, so I'm not sure if I want to trade stamina for stamina. I want to get the dangerous blade.
Okay.
What does final touch like?
Hi.
And also because that finishes my dare, and it gives me more money. Ha 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 ha
Crap.
ha. Nice choice. I actually got...
Your dare was.
Nice choice. I actually got that at your 12th birthday. Your 12th birthday party. You... what?
I've seen you die.
Have a good night.
Let's chill.
What is your... Click on your name. It will... or your face on the right side. It should tell you what... your...
Soul is the lowest resource.
Oh, hey, we
And
didn't
it's
manage
the
that
lowest
anyway.
at the end.
Okay, so both Liam and Calculester will do different things. Now, it's not telling me what they do, so, and I can't look at it, so...
It doesn't tell me either.
You invite Calculester to join your road
I
trip.
remember a voice for Calculester. Oh, holy circuitry! I have never been a hitchhiker before. What are the protocols? Am I optimizing it correctly? I suppose I will have to, as they say, learn on the go.
Safety measures. Calculator has optimized a road trip algorithm to reduce risks. Next week, every turn you gain one of your lowest stats and lose one of your highest stats.
That actually doesn't seem very helpful to our end goal.
No, not really.
Well, at least I can kind of do his voice.
Dare updates.
No hands.
You have fulfilled. I think we did that by accident, but...
Oh no, I knew what.
Oh,
what
see,
was-
I totally forgot that.
Buckle up. Here
Did
we
you not
go.
fulfill yours?
I thought I did. I traded something for hype. Alright, well, I guess...
Maybe the thing you gave away had to be hype, and what you got had to be something else.
But we didn't have anything that would give hype.
Oh, I don't know.
Unless the postcard for Mom, but... I might just go with an easy one and say, talk to Scott.
Gotta get these. I assume I can spend these bucks to sabotage you, right? That's how it works?
I think so.
My time to shine.
Alright, only one resource is above... Ooh, that would be awful. Talk to Polly, or Soul is the lowest resource, expires in 1 week. Again?
I'm gonna go for it! I'm gonna kill us to do it!
Ready to take on the road? Porschmo and Blaze. You're still in
Oh
charge.
yeah.
Alright, destination progress.
Hype is in the lead.
Week 2.
Sweet!
Alright, go to 90s action movie city, Hasta la Vista, baby, or the secret government lab, where we can gain soul. I'm debating
Yeah.
whether I want
I've
to.
always been a fan of action movies. Die Hard, things blowing up, other action movies.
Well, I'm having a really hard debating whether I want to try to win or if I want to try to make you not get prank dollars.
See, I think winning is more important than anything. And cryptocurrencies in general are probably just a scam. Do you really want to support NFTs? That's a dangerous position to take.
It is such a difficult decision for me. Win, because we can go for hype, or sabotage you.
Think of like Bernie Madoff and all of these horrible, evil people that have used
Sabotage you.
money. If I drink gas, would I become a car?
Why do you want to be a car? Oh, I did the wrong voice. Sorry, Polly. Why do you want to be a car anyway?
Don't worry, I've done the wrong voice every time for Scott. I'm not even sure what the right voice is there.
We'll see. Are you a government conspiracy theorist? Well, you're about to be.
Science!
Welcome to the secret government laboratory, where all your favorite politicians order their scientists to play God. There are grisly experiments, mutated creatures, and crimes against monstrosity galore. What catches your interest? I can scientific test gone horribly wrong, gain soul. Check out the weird cloudy tank with the menacing silhouette, plus soul. Or weird forbidden experiments. We're gonna go with a scientific test gone horribly wrong. You explore the lab. The whiteboards and notebooks are filled with theorems, field notes, and diagrams from the Kama Sutra. Weird.
Polly, listen.
Ollie, check out this notebook I found. It's covered in weird metallic flavored ketchup.
The attractiveness postulate. Isolating attractiveness into a consumable form. Cool. It's nice that science has found a way to give people the gifts that we're naturally born with. Day 1. After experimentation, subject deemed scientifically disgusting. Dr. Knox began administering daily injections of attractiveness thick carbonite. Day 5. Attractiveness thick carbonite dosage increased. Subject is objectively more attractive. Dr. Knox salivates uncontrollably in its presence. Day 7. Breakthrough. Attractiveness thick carbonite molecule bonds with sodium chloride. What? Serum is much stronger now. With new serum, subject excels at attractiveness experiments. Knox was physically removed from the building due to twitching.
Huh?
Day 10. Subject escaped. Too attractive. Knox dead. If you find this notebook, run now. Before you can decide whether to heed that blatantly expletive advice, you hear something growl from around the corner. It's terrifyingly rousing? What the heck?
This is what you get for being...
Yeah, you're right. Evil, attractive noises. Holy crap! Is that the creature? I don't know if we should flee, or play chess. Attractive, and I'm gonna kill you and feast on your corpse way noises.
See if I. What do we do here? My head says I don't want to be killed by this monster, but my body says I want to be its chew toy for the rest of my life.
This creature is way too attractive to unleash on the monster world. It'd leave nothing but cataclysm and chess pieces in its wake. You need to overcome your libido, your chess playing instincts, and defeat it before it seduces you all to death. We can summon the natural adversary of a hot buff creature, a creature with a hot dad bod. Challenge beauty standards and defend the attractiveness of intelligence with a 4-hour-long dissertation on Scandinavian films. Okay, so this one might lower magic.
Oh.
And,
I see.
And this one might lower hype. Because that sounds boring.
But it's a dissertation.
I'm going to summon the natural adversary of a hot buff creature. A creature with a hot dad bod. By brewing a potion... Yep, magic down. Brewing a potion of light beer, steak sauce, and -2 magic, you summon the ultimate dad bod predator. Oh, it's just as disturbing.
Okay. See, I have to think of it as... Hi, sport!
Infatuated noises.
Oh!
Wow, they're both so different, but still so sexy. Or attractive. It's almost like attractiveness can't be boiled down to one specific body type.
Right on, Scott. Attractiveness comes in all shapes and sizes. Abs are hot, and dad bods are also hot. It's also attractive that the predator, obviously doesn't care about keeping a chiseled bod. Self-confidence is always a... Scott, this is your turn.
I know. I can't. Yeah, and look at how much the abs creature is into the dead bud predator. We saved him from his own murderous chess playing instinct.
Gang,
Just want to say chess playing more.
Gang, I think we learned a valuable lesson about debunking beauty standards and the importance of...
Die, sport!
The moral of this story is interrupted by the dad bod predator viciously stabbing the abs monster to death. Oh, well, I guess that works too. Screw it. You're counting this as a win. You gain +2 soul from saving the world from the creature's diabolical abs.
Look, guys, no hands.
And we lost hype. That was our best chance.
That was Calculester doing his thing.
Oh, crap.
Alright, we can go to the Roadside Wig Museum or the Battle Royale.
We're battling. Because randomness will probably... Randomness doesn't average out right. It aggregates into one thing. I think.
Welcome to the
Oh, sorry.
something. Welcome to the Battle Royale place. Stopping to visit the place where everyone's murdering each other was sort of a questionable decision on your part. But it's too late to leave now, so how will you survive? Will you make strong alliances, stink and hide, or go berserk?
I think that'll gain us hype,
Yeah,
and I'm hoping it'll lose its soul.
that's right. You didn't come here to play. You came here to make this bloodbath your lemon.
Are you sure about? No, I can't. I cannot, in my mind, keep consistent on this one. Are you sure about this, Blaze? Won't we lose lots of soul by killing innocent people?
Are they really innocent if they're trying to kill us first, though? Besides, we signed those waivers at the entrance, protecting our soul from being lost in wanton murder.
Let's do it.
Oh, okay. I'm fine with killing people as long as we can do it with a healthy conscience.
You enter a fugue state, slaughtering fools with guns and knives and bare hands and anything else your twisted heart desires. But no matter how many people you kill, every time you look at the death toll leaderboard, there's a name consistently ahead of you. No!
Yes!
Talia!
Hey Blaze, look at you holding on to second place like it's your mother's skirt. I'm almost impressed. But if you came here thinking you could defeat Dahlia Aquino, buff blue warmongeress extraordinaire, you've got another thing coming.
Go team.
You can beat her, Blaze! Use your underdog candidate powers to win at the last minute.
Sorry, boo.
No offense, Blaze, but I'm putting my money on Dahlia here. I saw her smash a watermelon with a headbutt once. I don't think there's a butt she can't kick. Oh, hey, it's Betness.
What are you idiots doing? Are you seriously turning the soulless murder fest into a game? Can't you see that this whole battle royale is a ploy by our corrupt government to turn violence into entertainment so we won't notice all the atrocities that they commit?
If that's true, then it's working. I am massively entertained.
Betness probably has a point, but if you start catching morals now, you'll never outmurder Dahlia. The thing is, Polly's right. You'll never defeat Dahlia in sheer body count, but if she's focusing on quantity, maybe you can defeat her by going for a quality kill. Okay, you can do what cool kids do these days. After murdering someone in cold blood, perform a silly internet dance. It's proven to be the perfect pairing. Or, kill them forever. Before murdering them, harvest their souls and hoard them all together into a single raccoon. Vicious. So what are we doing? Are we dancing? Or are we killing them forever? And putting their souls in a raccoon?
I think I'm gonna kill him forever.
Okay.
I think.
Cut to two survivors hiding behind a rock while the battle royale rages on. We've somehow made it this far, Curtis. With our alliance and a bit of luck, we might be able to win this wretched thing. We've got this, Ted. We just have to stay vigilant. If we make it to the river, we can... Curtis is cut off by a bullet cleaving his skull in two. So much for vigilance. Then, something bursts out of the bushes. It's you, Blaze, wielding a knife. Screw it, Ted screams at you. You already got my boyfriend. I don't care anymore. Just kill me. Wait, what are you doing? Why are you drawing glyphs on that cardboard box with my blood? Ted dies before you can answer him, and then, with -2 magic, he wakes up inside the cardboard box, but something doesn't feel right. Whoa, a newcomer, says a voice in his head. Welcome to the Raccoon Collective. The raccoon, what? What are you talking about? Ted cries. You were stabbed to death by that weirdo who drew glyphs in your blood, right? Yeah, that person was adding your soul to the body of a dead raccoon. It ain't paradise, but we gotta make do. We all control a different part of the raccoon and try to work together. I control the front leg. Mohammed's on tail duty. Jason does the blinking. Pingsy controls the back legs, and my wife is on the lungs. So what part do you want to control? Don't say the reproductive organ. Natalie already called that one. I just want to die, Ted weeps. Well, since you're not choosing, I'm assigning you the bum. No one's taken it yet, and the raccoon really needs to go to the bathroom. Good luck.
Wow! Being from heck, I thought I knew the depths of torture, but the raccoon purgatory you're condemning your victims to is next level. I know when I'm beat. Here, take the spoils of our battle. +2 hype for you.
A new day, a new adventure.
Okay, now we can go to the fortune teller, where I foresee this location in your future, or we can go to the post-apocalyptic...
Wait a second, did that not take soul?
No, it didn't.
No!
That took magic. Haha. Do I want to earn it? We're going to the post-apocalyptic settlement. I don't know why I'm having difficulty.
Dooby-doo, driving carelessly, not knowing where we're
What?
going.
The car stopped. You're driving with Calculester in the passenger seat, using the GPS to guide you to your next stop. In 600 feet, turn right, says the GPS.
I got it.
Will do. Isn't our GPS a champ, bros? It's always looking out for us, telling us where to go and exactly how many feet to do it in. Indeed it is. But I wonder, little GPS, do you enjoy giving us directions? Does serving monsters fill your artificial life with purpose?
In 500 feet, turn. I have spent so long giving others directions, I had never thought about what direction I wanted to go in myself.
It's okay. Now that you have a chance, what interests you, global positioning friend?
Well, the maps in Italy have always looked beautiful. I could travel the world and maybe learn a new language, like Python or JavaScript.
What admirable dreams. You should be allowed to chase them. Be free.
Calculator chucks your GPS out of the moving car. It's the thought that counts. Yay, to soul! Thank you, Calculester!
Darn you, calculus.
That was really sweet, but I don't know how to get where we're going without a GPS.
Ah yes, my apologies. I was so enamored with giving the GPS a life's purpose, I forgot it served a very real purpose to us.
It's okay, Cal. Poor Schmo's resourceful. I'm sure she'll come up with a way to get directions. Okay, follow the North Star's streaming channel. Top subscribers get to ask for directions during streams. Or, in the end, all roads lead to Rome, thus proving the concept of space is meaningless so you'll do okay with no GPS, especially if you want to go to Rome.
Lord, channel subscribers. That's all that matters in life, right? Subscribers.
Oh, I actually didn't mean to click, but I guess that's what we're doing.
Wait, if you're getting cell phone service, couldn't we use your phone's GPS to?
Yeah.
Nope. Shh. Screw logical solutions. We're watching a stream now. The North Star is currently streaming GeoGuessr on Twitch. Dang, even the cosmos is terminally online. Thanks for the sub, Seaman Lover, says the North Star. You need sailing directions to Cuba, you say. Head due east and avoid low tide around 4 p.m. If you're just tuning in, remember, my top subscribers get directions straight from me, wherever they need them. Nice, you pay -2 money to subscribe to the North Star. Oh, new subscriber. Hi, poor Schmo is such a cutie. You need directions to post-apocalyptic settlement? Take 2 lefts and a right, and then stay due north. If you get disorientated, just find Betelgeuse in the Orion constellation and face that way to continue. And speaking of Betelgeuse, we have a surprise guest on stream today. Say hi, B. Sup? Says the red supergiant Beetlejuice, now pictured on screen wearing a soda drink hat. We're playing Mineshaft or what? You enjoy watching the stars stream Mineshaft, and you reach post-apocalyptic settlement in no time. Nice. The cars are dangerously souped up. The desert is a wasteland of hubcaps and bullet shells. Everyone's wearing leather, scrap metal armor, gas masks, and a lot of black eyeshadow.
Societal collapse looks fun.
Welcome to the post-apocalyptic... I don't know why I can't say that. Post-apocalyptic settlement, where the only law to abide is the need for speed. There are plenty of dangerous diesel punk activities to fill your time. What do? See, what does this lose? This loses stamina. We can race to the death. Get your own post-apop... You know, Brian, one of these days I'll learn how to...
Post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, one of these days I'll learn how to say actual words. Or fight to the death, which we know will lower our stamina.
I think we need to glow up.
A glow up? What would
Yep.
that... Would that lose us money,
Probably height.
or...
It'd probably gain us height.
Oh, do it? You might be right. But would race to the death gain us hype? I'm thinking race to the death is more hype. It would be exciting, right? I'm gonna race to the death. You find the desert racetrack and spot your old friend Damien. He's dressed much differently than you remember. What the heck? Hi, Damien.
Hey noobs, welcome to the Queen of Roads domain, where we're making the road raging apocalypse fashionable again.
Hi.
Hi, Damien. Hi, Queen of the Road. We heard you were hanging around here and wanted to say hi.
Cargo's room!
Colonel.
I heard that there's a car race happening today. I'm pretty good at driving fast. Can I enter? Sure, you'll be racing in the season premiere of the Queen of Roads drag race. You're honored, I'm sure. Remember, the car makeover theme is as dangerous as possible. See you on the track!
You all meet up at an hour later to watch the competitors take turns presenting their cars to the Queen. Your Majesty, we present to you the Porschella of the desert. It's giving fierce, it's giving danger, it's giving glitter diesel punk from 2034.
It's giving. We put a Porsche in a tutu and mounted an artillery gun to the hood. Which is pretty stinking cool. You may enter the race.
Introducing Her Majesty's Fools racing in on the No Laughing Matter.
I can't promise I won't be laughing when you blow yourselves up, but forget it. The fireworks show on wheels is in.
Your Majesty, behold the Carburus! We strapped 3 cars together to make the cars 3 times faster and stronger. I don't think that's how...
That's genius. You guys are in, and you guys can be my royal vehicle scientists if you survive.
Uh-oh.
Guys, we're in trouble. We only have 1 car, and it's not very fast. We need to find a way to make our car at least 4 times faster and stronger.
I'm glad we have a voice you struggle with this time.
I know, right?
Scott's not wrong. The Oldsmobile won't win this race without a few upgrades. What do? Let's see. You need more horsepower. Siphon power from some horses and transfer it to your engine. Or, this car needs a true desire to win. Engineer a complex AI system with an actual sense of self to motivate the car to win. So... I don't know, this... We're gonna siphon power from some horses.
Okay, I'm in, but how do we siphon the horse's power?
No idea. You're realizing you must have misclassed the day they taught this specific spell, but no worries. You just need to be resourceful. You tell Polly and Scott you'll get the horsepower you need while they prep the car for the race. You return a bit later. Sup, Boo? We've been getting the car ready like you said. Look at all these cool decals.
I suggested the flame decals to make it go faster. Everyone knows a car's speed is directly proportional to how many flame decals it has.
You know, I've actually heard that before, so, I believe it. The internet said it, therefore it must be true. I just realized it's getting kind of dark. I'm going to turn my lamp on.
I added the puffy unicorn stickers to give the car more horsepower. That was the goal, right?
Absolutely, Scott. I would absolutely 100% put puffy unicorn stickers on a drag car.
Thanks.
I would so... Because I'm like one of those weirdos that when you're walking, like, in the store or something, and you see something with a unicorn, and I go, unicorns! I've had unicorns, like, treats and all sorts of things. So, heck, I've never watched the show, but I bought a couple My Little Pony wristbands, way too small for my hand, but I bought them and opened them here on the channel a long time ago. So, yeah, sort of. The car looks like it was decorated by a 6-year-old pyromaniac. But never mind that. You have what you really need. A jar of horsepower. Siphoned from 20 purebred stallions.
Huh?
Wow, horsepower is more viscous than I was expecting. Who cares? Don't ask questions. You pour the horsepower all over the engine and start the car.
Well, the car does sound faster now, but the burning horsepower smells weird. Where'd you get it from? Nope, I don't want to know. I think everyone would be happier if you all just race this race in blissful ignorance.
Obviously, we got it by stabbing them. Yay, go team! You win the race with your upgraded car and gain +2 magic from that incredible horsepower. No!
Yes!
Sure, you lose 2 soul for how you acquired said horsepower, but explaining exactly why would violate that blissful ignorance clause, which we're not gonna do. Darn it.
Leave it to me.
Okay, we can head to the casino, which all options are random, or we can head to the secluded village, which has one random, plus hype, and minus soul.
I wonder where we're going.
I hope we don't have to pay to get past it.
I miss those every time.
Yeah, I know. This entire city is protected by a giant impenetrable wall. Strange. The guards at the gate seem just as surprised to see you as you are to see them. We've never had visitors before, they said. How'd you escape the jaws of the ravenous giants? You don't really know what they're talking about. You get the impression that these villagers don't get out much. Some further investigation of this place is warranted. What do you want to check out? Do you want to head for the church, the elders, or the people? I would say I knew that. You all head to the plaza to see what's up with this place. People are milling about, buying groceries, and polishing their weapons and praying. Everyone gawks at you. Outsiders, they say. Welcome, welcome. You're the first sign of the outside world we've seen in decades. Wow, wild. So you guys really don't know anything about outside life? Well, we've never seen it for ourselves, but we get some information from news broadcast tapes that the elders bring us. Oh, you guys get newscasts in here? What do you already know? One person says, last week I saw a newscast about a huge purple titan who snapped his fingers and made half the world's population turn to ash. So scary. A huge purple... What? Someone else added, I watched one last night that showed the world was covered in monsters that made you kill yourself if you looked at them directly. Really? Another person adds, I watched one recently that says that world was covered in monsters that would kill you if you made any noise.
Huh.
That would mean people couldn't see or talk ever. Are you sure these are trusted sources? Totally sure, says someone else. I watched a newscast recently that showed society is gone. Everyone has fled to space, and the world is covered in trash. But there was still hope, because there was still one square, plucky little robot out there going on adventures. Woohoo! Someone cries, go robot!
Polly, I have a question.
Polly, is it just me, or are these villagers describing movie plots as if they're real news?
You hit the nail on the head, bud. These people don't know the difference between fiction and reality.
Oh,
Wow, that's so sad. Should we tell them the truth?
Well, we could, or we could put on our prank master hats and take this golden opportunity to dupe the most gullible people on Earth. I think I've messed up her voice so much. Tell us, outsiders, the villagers say eagerly, since you've actually seen it yourselves, what is life really like out there? Oh, we'll tell you, all right. Give us some news from afar, Blaze. Alright, we can say the world has changed greatly. The new currency is the silly drawings we've made. Get them now, their place is skyrocketing. Sell them on NFTs, there we go. The world has changed greatly. The new form of entertainment is giving us a crap ton of noodles and watching us eat them. It's called mukbang? So NFTs or noodles?
Stamina. To be honest, this just sounds more evil.
It does. Really? The villagers asked skeptically. These drawings are currency? But they're so...
One of a kind.
So cool! I'm sure you're gonna say, yeah, these art pieces are great now. They're way more valuable than the dollar.
Hey,
Look at this one. I drew a dolphin in a cowboy hat. It represents a dolphin who is also a cowboy.
Normally we charge out the wazoo for this art, but since you guys are new to this, we'll let you have it for just 2 money. Never say old Polly never did anything for you.
oh,
Here's one I drew of a whale in a chef hat. A lot of these drawings are from my sea animals and funny hats era.
Well, it seems strange, but we'll buy into this new currency, the villagers say. It's not like we have any choice but to believe you're telling the truth. Right you are, my friends. Just slide me some cash, and you'll be the proud owner of your own digital receipt of a Scott Howell original. What? A digital receipt? We don't get to keep the actual artwork itself? Of course not, silly. These artworks aren't like regular currency. They're a cryptocurrency. Oh, what's a cryptocurrency?
We should lose 4 soul for this.
It's a type of currency whose purposes are so cryptic and illogical that not even I can give you a satisfactory explanation for them. All you need to know is it's the new trend is buying digital receipt saying that you legally own one of these drawings, but it isn't actually the drawing itself. People really buy this crap? The villagers ask, bewildered. Wow, it is the apocalypse out there.
Look at this. Look at this drawing I just finished. It's my friend Polly as a starfish tricking a school of tuna into giving her money for a drawing that isn't real. I was inspired by a completely unrelated event.
You lose 2 soul for tricking the villagers into buying NFTs. At least Scott can say he's a bona fide artist now. Our stats have barely gone anywhere.
I know, we're terrible at this game.
I'm talking to Polly.
The night is young. So many choices.
Life is
Howdy!
nothing.
Welcome to Noodle Swap Shop. Available by invitation only. This is just you. Your voice.
Oh, I don't know if I've come up with a voice for her.
See, I was just reading my voice, whatever my name was, Porshmo, just in my regular voice. So the narrator, I guess.
I can't do it. It doesn't come up often. Oh, but I didn't receive an invitation. Who cares, really?
Anyway, choose something already. Alright, so we have a Dragonheart magazine, someone else's credit card, a gas canister, and... Alright, I'm guessing postcard is soul. You're really going to lower it?
Which one do you want? Yeah.
The spare kidney may be stamina. The contract, the bounty hunter contract, hype, maybe? I went to heaven and all I got was this dumb t-shirt, probably soul, and the truth, mind?
Oh, then let's,
Oh, money up, okay.
Either way, we've got one.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Great choice! Thanks for stopping by! And remember, if I see you reselling any of my products online, I'm not afraid to go back to jail.
So many places to go.
I'm talking to Polly. I'm gonna ask her about her toilet wine. I just realized I have to voice all of this now. Ah, yes, my precious toilet wine. I remember when I first saw a video online on how to brew toilet wine. I was like, you can make your own booze? I was game. I worked on my recipe for a long time now. I'm pretty sure I've already done like 5 voices for her in these few sentences. It combines all the things I like. Understanding chemistry, sort of, cooking, getting drunk. Winemaking does sound like a good match for you. I've iterated so much on my recipe according to my clientele. The product has gone through some great evolutions. From non-edible to hideous, then to terrible. I still remember the day I started to get compliments like, this is really weird tasting.
Nice.
Nice. Definitely better than non-edible, hideous, or terrible.
Yes.
Yes! Today, I sit proudly over an average of, I don't know, I guess it could be worse. The sky's the limit, baby! I will get there. One day you will see Polly's toilet wine paired with delicacies served by expert sommeliers in the highest end restaurants all over the world. I'll toast to that. Well, I know a secret. These days I don't even make my wine in the toilet anymore. I started making it in the bath. It makes more sense. Really, the wine ends up tasting better than when brewed in the toilet. At first I wondered if I wasn't betraying the essence of the brand. But this way, I can even take baths in the wine myself. It's really relaxing. I just hope people don't mind. Yeah, I'm pretty sure people will be cool about it. Fingers crossed. In any case, thanks for listening, Boo. Let me treat you to a glass of my delicious toilet wine sometime. Don't you mean, I guess it could be worse toilet wine there, Polly? You haven't gotten to delicious yet.
Naughty.
You may pick up some notes of Polly's booty while savoring it. I wouldn't mind. Chaotic energy. Whenever the prank masters go, hijinks ensue. Can you handle the consequences of their mess? Next week, all resources gains and losses from the event are increased by 1.
Yes, we need it badly.
Move, losers. It's my turn.
Pooh.
Do you not get yours, kid?
I talked to Polly. That was my...
You just don't. It's just not giving you any. I could try to get it. I don't want to do that. Fire a trinket that gives you hype. I could try that. It didn't work for you, but maybe it'll work for me.
Alright, Alright, here
Just
we
try
go.
to get anything. We're definitely we're failing this road trip.
Yeah, I know. Our stats have not changed,
A new
basically.
day, a new adventure.
Okay, we can head to the graveyard, pay your respects, or don't. Or we can head to the carnival and witness marvels unspeakable. Well, I'm wondering now that if we shouldn't try to raise our soul now that it's so low.
I think we should just pick one thing and just sacrifice everything to get there.
We could, yeah.
To get it up. This is getting a little desperate.
Let's say I'm gonna go to the carnival.
Can you tell me a funny story, Cal? Retrieving AI generated funny story 01001000-00100.
What's more fun than a carnival? There are games, rides, people in costume, and all the junk food you could ever want.
New favorite goldfish?
The first order of business is obviously consuming a pile of cotton candy bigger than your head. Then, while you ride the resulting sugar rush, what do you want to do next? I don't know what this does. Who knows what you'll find here? I'm really curious as to what this will do. We can
Yeah,
go to
we're
the House
desperate.
of Mirrors, Carnival Games, or Freak Show. Well, we will lose money. Well, money is one of
Let's
our highest stats.
take a
So,
chance. Yeah, let's take a chance on House of Mirrors.
yeah, let's see what this does. You wander through the Hall of Mirrors until you stumble upon an unexpected visage. Whoa. Oh, fudge! Look at me! It's not often I get to be alone with myself, is it? This feels like the moment where I get to see myself, like really myself, which is my reflection in a metaphor for my inner self. I guess I'm expected to have a very deep conversation with myself. A grand moment for poor Schmo. Shoot, what could it be? It could be some sort of big backstory reveal. No, wait, I can do better. It could be a hint at a deep, dark fissure in my psyche. People love that kind of stuff. What could it be? What could it be? Dang, I need to do this flawlessly. This is an important moment. This will be the introspection that reveals the deepest depth of Porschmo, a character more complex than her sunny demeanor lets on. Gosh, I think I'm out of ideas. Oh, I know. I'll list all my favorite birds. Yeah, that's really cool too. Anyway, no one ever wants to hear me list all my favorite birds, so this is the time to shine. Lilac-breasted roller, Bengal florican, Nicobar pigeon, Gala, Lady Amherst pheasant. And so you keep at that for the rest of the day, revealing the deepest of your depths, your vast, probably useless knowledge of birds.
Make some space.
It didn't do anything?
Okay, that would gain us money.
Alright.
I didn't.
Because I didn't even see where we were going.
I was just. I guess I probably should have actually paid attention to that.
Are you really? Oh, we're joining the cult. Okay. Are you really going to join a cult?
Let's join.
I suppose they've got team building, all the dead goats you could ever want, maybe fun ritual chess playing? If you can ignore all the murder and brainwash practices, it honestly sounds like fun. Where do you want to start? We can ritual sacrifice, which is highly sexualized, initiation rites, or we can do a cult marketing meeting.
I'm not even sure what those symbols would gain or lose us.
Up magic, and up money.
Oh. No, we're going with this.
What is a cult but a club that takes itself really seriously? And clubs need to market themselves to find new members, right? Following this logic, you assume the cultists must be having a marketing strategy meeting somewhere, and lo and behold, they are. Brothers of Mithara, keepers of the sacred secrecy and darkness, we are having a crisis. Our recruitment numbers are extremely low this month. We tried flyers, we tried making obscure fortune cookies with our holy message inside, we tried leaving dead goats around town. Why isn't it working? Even you must realize those outreach campaigns are awful, Brother Alexei. We do well to hire a real marketing director. True, but it's impossible to know which career professionals are recruited to the cult beforehand. That's how we ended up with 8 former furniture designers, but no marketers. At least the sacrificial chamber is full of comfy sofas now. It would also be nice if we had some security personnel. For example, I just noticed those outsiders stuck into the meeting and have been here this whole time.
I'm here.
Hi.
Hello.
Sup, brothers? Before you throw us in a cell or sacrifice to your god for sneaking in, consider that we can help you recruit more followers.
Let's try carving join a cult on 666 ghosts and leave them scattered around the city. People love goats.
We already tried that. It didn't go over well.
Oh, What about 667 goats?
You distract Scott with a squeaky ball and take the floor. Time to show off your brilliant cult marketing strategy. We can become a sponsor of the annual competitive Secret Santa tournament. Why don't you don't get why anyone would watch it, but for some reason people do. Or half the time people join cults and gangs because they have cool exclusive tattoos. It's time to use your knowledge in arcane glyphs. Mahathra tramp stamps for everyone. You whisk your friends and the cultists off to this year's competitive Secret Santa tournament.
Welcome to the 255th annual competition Secret Santa,
Says a high-energy announcer.
How are we feeling tonight? Naughty or nice?
What?
Nice. I mean, naughty. I mean, something in between that conveys the nuance of morality?
I'm feeling underwhelmed.
It's starting, folks. Carol Farley is already going for the gift basket. It's a bold move, as it risks exceeding the agreed-upon budget. Now we see Rudy Red-Nosed Nelson going for a classic play, gifting a voucher for a free massage. Is it legit? The ref says yes. Veteran spectators will remember 2 years ago a player tried to fit the budget by gifting a coupon for a massage given by the gifter, and it was really awkward. Wow, what a curveball! Winkler is gifting Red Nose a handmade scrapbook. It's a gift filled with emotional value, representing their friendship.
Great play from Winkler, I guess.
None of this makes sense. How do you even earn points? Is this a team sport? Or an every man for himself thing? How do you even win?
Before the tournament ends, let's hear a word from our sponsors, the Brotherhood of Mothra.
If you're so bold that you'd consider watching competitive Secret Santa, you may be bored enough to join a cult. Wait, no more. The cult of Mahatra, deity of all that's secret, including Secret Santa.
The gifts are unwrapped, which means Secret Santa has been wrapped up. This year's winner is everybody. Thanks for the spirit of gifting.
Hooray!
Scott?
No, Scott. That is a seriously unexciting and stupid way to end this completely illogical event.
What should I say then? Who nay?
Well, at least the cult memberships went up, and they pay you +3 money for helping. But you lose 3 hype watching this dumb sporting event, and you didn't even get a gift.
Let's go.
Alright, looks like we're getting our money up. We can go to the shady property and try to get some money.
I think so.
You say that, but not every cactus.
Can they not all be my favorite?
This place seems exactly the sort of place you shouldn't visit.
What can go wrong?
Which, naturally, is exactly why you have to visit it. Horror movie logic for the win. The big question is, how you to enter the premises. What's it going to be? We can break into the basement for plus soul, but it's also drugs. We can check the backyard first, or we can just knock on the door, gosh darn it. I think we want the money. That's why I came here. So we're going to check the backyard first. You sneak into the basement to find a masked man talking with 2 cops.
Good evening, Jerry. We got a call last night. Something about a woman screaming and begging for mercy, followed by chainsaw noises in your house.
Oh, that was just my wife and I having our special time. You know how it is.
I heard that. I hear that. Happy wife, happy dad.
Now, I'm sure this is nothing, but we got another call an hour later saying you were digging a hole and rolling a person-shaped bundle into it.
Oh, I was just gardening. Yeah, I always do my planting, my best planting at 2 a.m.
Garden does require digging holes.
I think we can safely say this all checks out. Yep, it all seems to be in order. Sorry to take so much of your time, Jay. My partner and I will be good.
Ah! 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 Screamed the cops as they suddenly plummet into the ground. Ah! Serious! Falling in this sudden 6-foot hole. Thank goodness our fall is broken by this soft corpse. Wait a second. Hey, buddy. Care to explain why you have a corpse in your hole in your backyard?
Oh, well, that's because, actually, I need a second to talk to my lawyers. Just wait a second. Hey, you, trespassers! Congrats, you guys are my lawyers now. I'll pay you if you can get me out of being arrested.
Oh!
Wow, I'm a lawyer? My grandma's gonna be so proud.
Don't worry, Jay. I got a plan. We'll ask Porshmo to come up with a plan. Pose as doctor to certify that the corpse isn't actually dead, or for your next trip, make the corpse disappear. This sounds like getting rid of magic. And this sounds like it might get rid of soul, which we are lower on, so I think we should try to lower more magic.
Yeah.
Great plan.
Great idea, Porshmo. You'll be the magician. I'll back you up. Come on to the debut of Porshmo, the illusionist. Cops get in free.
Really? Military veterans and teachers get all the fun discounts. Finally, a win for cops.
You dazzle the cops with some warm-up tricks, a quarter behind the ear, card tricks, mildly invasive hypnosis. Now I need a volunteer from the audience. Does anyone here have a corpse I can use?
Hey, well, look, we've got a corpse right here.
You put the corpse in your magic box, do a little jig, and say the magic words. -3 magic later, you open the box to show that the corpse has disappeared.
Woo, that was amazing. Bravo, bravo.
Yeah, nice trick. But, where's the corpse? We kinda need to convict the serial killer.
Not cool.
Shame on you. You should never ask a magician to reveal her secrets.
Seriously, partner, that magician rules 101. Where are your manners? Dang it, this is the third time this week we've lost crucial evidence this way. The sheriff's gonna strip my wings for sure. Relax, it'll be fun. Why don't we find a nice quiet city block and give random people parking tickets? You know, that does sound nice. Thanks, partner. You always do know how to cheer me up.
That was it. Nice work, Porshmo. Here's your +3 money. When the time comes, I promise to kill you last.
Thanks, Jer.
Look, guys, no hands.
Alright, so we have the Dynast or the Hole. The Hole, we can gain money in the Hole.
I've heard of money holes before.
But my phone's at 13%. A hole in the desert? Man, they'll turn anything into a tourist trap, huh?
That's
Some say the hole's bottomless, but that can't really be true, can it? Well, since you're here, what do you want to do? Do you want to admire the hole, forfeit material goods, or pull a prank? We shall admire the hole. You all pick up a guided audio tours from the gift shop and enjoy the tour of the hole together.
Polly, listen.
Polly, Polly, the nice British man on this tape says the first hole ever dug was over 1 million years ago. I didn't know we even had that many years ago.
Man, check out this hole. It's a nice hole, eh? I thought staring into a bottomless pit of darkness would be existential and weird, but it's actually pretty chill. After the tour, you drop off your audio tours at the gate, with the nice elderly couple who run this place.
Bye!
Thanks for the cool hole, guys. It's been real. They start to wave goodbye, then the old man bursts into tears.
Aww.
Oh. Oh, sorry. Was it something we said? It's been unreal. Is that better?
No, don't worry, you kids were great, the old man sighs. We wish we could find more visitors like you to keep us from going bankrupt. We bought this hole 40 years ago from a handsome entrepreneur who promised it'd make us rich and famous overnight. You bought a hole in the desert from a guy? Did he even dig it? I'm pretty sure some guy just scammed you into giving him money for a hole. Sure, but at first our investment paid off. The bottomless hole was once what you kids might call the new Coachella. Is that what kids these days say?
Yeah.
But now, Coachella is the new Coachella, and none of the young folk come to see the hole anymore. Look, we can help you get some more customers, I guess, but you gotta promise to invest your money better from now on. Sounds like a plan. Time to put on your business consultancy pants and help the old couple rebrand the hole to make it popular again. We can market the hole to basic, crass dude bros who brag about having been in every hole. Or we can market the hole as a perfect starting point for the very bad golfers.
I'm not sure which of these is gonna take from what.
Neither do I. Dude.
This is less horrible.
Okay. Soon, bad golfers from all over flock to the hole. They bring golf balls, putters, and backup putters for when they accidentally throw their original putters into the hole. Wow, Blaze, this is shockingly boring. I think we're about to lose hype. Because golf was already so boring, and you somehow made it worse.
Huh.
This is weird. Golf is a sport, and it has balls like all the best sports, but even I can't get hyped about this. I'm somehow -3 hype about this.
You watch two businessmen approach the bottomless hole. They hit their balls in a couple times, but can't sink a single putt. I sure do love golf, says one as he hit his balls backward. It's so fun and not tedious or soul-crushing at all. You're right. Golfing is every bit as fun as a meeting that could have been an email. Wait, do you find that fun? No, actually, I think I've developed a subconscious association between business and golf. Do I only golf for business reasons? I think I do too. Why are we torturing ourselves like this? Why do we have boring business meetings like we're doing the most boring activity on earth? I have no idea. I think one person suggested a long time ago, perhaps ironically, and we've kept it up out of pure and...
So this is how it all began.
Energy on everyone's part. Well, I'm tired of it. Let's have our next meeting somewhere actually enjoyable, like a laser tag arena or a skate park.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm choking. Wow, I'm kind of impressed. I didn't think you two white-collar business types would be interested in skating or laser tag. That's just a stereo. I'm sure I've used. My voices are falling apart, Brian. That's just a stereotype. We work in business, but we don't live where we work. We still have fun shredding up a skate park.
Party!
Want to party with us later? And that's the story of how you saved a small business and snorted it and enjoyed some fun dip off a stockbroker's skateboard in the same day.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say sniff some chest dust or something.
No, I was just, for anyone who doesn't know what fun dip is, it's a little package of powder, and you get a stick that's made out of sugar, and you dip your hard sugar stick into the powdered sugar, and then you lick it, and then you do it again. That's
I was just thinking keep the chess thing going just for every.
time to stop and get some rest.
Let's get
Poor
recharged.
Schmo, I get to choose what I do first. What even was my objective? I don't remember.
I don't know.
No resources. Oh well, I failed. Okay.
No resources.
Below 6.
Let's chill.
I failed, so I'm not doing well at this. I'm just gonna go to the info board and see if we can get a place that gives us money or maybe hype, because it's so
I'll
low.
figure out what the last one is.
The night is young.
You check Polly's dare list and decide to run naked for 2 miles.
Whoa.
Luckily, it's
That doesn't
nighttime,
sound-
and nobody sees you except for the deer and possums on the side of the road.
That sounds
Those-
cold.
Those deer and possums seem to be looking at your naked body a little judgmentally, though.
That seems rude.
But the embarrassment is nothing compared to your exhaustion after sprinting so much. Geez, this might have been a wake-up call to hit the gym, and at least you got 15 prank dollars. Oh yeah.
What
What-
was my prank? I can't.
Oh, you needed to talk to Scott and Polly, I think.
Oh, yeah. I would have made way more by doing that.
Okay. Cautious planner or risky traveler. I don't know what either of them do. Oh, money up.
Leg stretching.
Alright,
None of
none of
those
these
are money.
none of these give money. I'm gonna go to the pet contest because that could at least have this ready so if we need to, we can get our hype back up a little bit.
Yeah.
Time for new dares. Only one resource is above 10. Forfeit a trinket that gives you money. Or during the trip, meet at least 2 hitchhikers.
Oh, that's picking up people we know from the bus stop, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
The road awaits.
Alright. 3 voids to have the same value. Choose a location with no known resources. Mind is the highest. I'm gonna go with this one.
I realize we haven't used any of the the bucks, the prank bucks.
No, we haven't. We're supposed to be, it's like, no, you don't get to be in the car, or no, you don't get to choose the location.
Isn't it all just for the end of the week?
Is what?
A new day.
Is it all for the pit stop or whatever the end of the week thing is that we just did?
Both these can give hype.
Lake sounds cooler.
Okay, we'll head to the lake.
Best thing about the road, nothing happens.
What? Why is the car stopped?
I don't think that's actually what it said, but
Warning, you're about to activate a plot line. For a plot hole to appear, you must first need to hoard enough of a resource. And they only appear if you've been on the road trip for enough weeks. First, a road event will simply let you decide if you want to engage with the plotline or not, your choice. If you choose to take on the plotline, you will see 3 special road events. 2 are common exchange events, but the last one is an incremental event. What the crap is that, you might be asking? I'll tell you. An incremental event has 3 stages. In each stage, you'll face 2 options. Here, each option is tied to one of your resources. You must choose the option tied to your highest resource of the 2. If you choose wrong, you'll fail. Incremental event will end and the plotline will be cancelled. If you succeed at the 3 stages, you will unlock a new layer for the destination tied to the plotline. But remember, you'll only see that awesome layer if you reach said destination. Godspeed. Oh, this is what the... hi, narrator. Hey, you just reached a high amount of money. Good for you. Does that mean you're aiming for the money-based destination? If so, there's a wacky adventure that could unlock a layer for that destination. Want to go for it?
Yeah.
Here we go. Great. The adventure will be waiting for you on the road. Sorry for breaking the fourth wall. See ya. On a hot summer day like this, a lake visit is the perfect way to beat the heat.
So refreshing.
It's also the perfect excuse to see your hot friends in swimsuits. What is this bird doing?
Posing, I guess.
Is it trying to dab or something? No, because I think if you dab, your head is down.
I don't know.
Maybe it's a bald eagle and he's just like, hand over his heart or something. Not that you were fantasizing about this whole time. Nope, definitely not. Anyway, what do you do now that you're here? We can go swimming, which is got drugs. Oh, crap. Okay, so we won't be doing that one. So, magic or mind? I guess our magic is a little lower.
Yeah. See if we can sacrifice stamina.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to collect seashells. You, Scott, and Polly set about collecting seashells as a little memento for your trip together.
What?
Check this shell out, Scott. Hold it up to your ear.
Oh, I got it.
Whoa! Does it sound like ocean waves?
Nice.
No, better. It sounds like vaporware music. Vaporwave music. Polly's shell is covered in grid lines and unexpectedly fills you with 90s nostalgia, so that makes sense.
Huh?
That's cool. I found this shell, but I'm not sure if it's a seashell. It looks more like a lake shell to me.
Stellar deduction, buddy. You show your friends the shell you found. It's beautiful and small and swirly, and suddenly starts crawling around your palm. Cool! Porshmo's shell is haunted!
Nah, it's not haunted. Porshmo just found a hermit crab.
Yeah, and sorry to be a buzzkill, but we can't let you take that shell. As lifeguards of this lake, we cannot let you mess with the local wildlife.
Yeah, it could be bad for, like, the environment or something.
Plus, having a bunch of sad, homeless hermit crabs around would really harsh the vibe around here.
Oh, you're right. We don't want to be hermit crab homewreckers.
What if Porshmo traded the hermit crab for something? For a shell instead of just taking it?
Sure, as long as this is a fair and square exchange of goods and not a theft situation, we're cool.
Uh-oh, are we gonna lose money? Fair enough. What do you want to give the hermit crab in exchange for its shell? This she-shell, she-shells by the she-shells. I said that wrong on purpose, don't worry.
I think we might have to trade soul.
I
think we might have to lose soul.
This seashell is the crab's house, so it's only a fair thing to give you the deed to your own house to the crab. Make a pact with the crab your first child?
To give the crab your first child.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Boys,
Whoa, you get the shell and you don't have to pay for birth control? Sweet deal. Sweet indeed. You get your shell and your crab gets an IOU one baby coupon and everyone is happy. You continue on your merry way, quickly forgetting about the whole incident. For about 8 years, by this time you've married the love of your life and gotten a home together. You two now have a healthy, bouncing baby. You and your spouse are cuddling your little bundle of joy when you hear a quiet yet insistent knock on the door. It's the hermit crab. What's happening, honey? Your spouse cries. Why is the hermit crab trying to take our baby out of my arms? You explain that you promised this crab your first child in exchange for its shell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. You're sure you could convince your spouse it was worth it if you showed them the shell, but you traded it to a raccoon 3 years ago for a plate of spaghetti. Oops. Dang it, poor Schmo. This is why we're getting a divorce, you know. You're terrible at bartering. That must also be why your spouse is getting the house and everything else you own in the settlement. When will you learn?
Well,
that's
Blaze. Okay.
But that's years from now. All you know right now is that you lose 3 soul from your heartless decision, but gain 3 magic from your shell. Ooh, pretty.
Finally, my turn.
Alright, we can go to the circus, or we can go to an abandoned village.
I think we've already been to a village, and a circus gives us money.
Why is the road so uneventful? What? Why is the car stopped? You're driving along when you see a fire hydrant explode. An aquatic knight in full armor steps out of the geyser.
Very normal.
Halt, Metal Land Horse! Come hither! I bid thine assistance in finding my way post haste.
What?
Huh?
He's asking you to pull over and give him directions.
Oh, okay, bro. You could have just said so.
Good morrow! I am Brigadier Beluga, servant and soldier to the glorious Vanderbilt crown.
Oh, that's cool. We went to school with Princess Miranda. Not to brag, but we're pretty tight with the Vanderbilts.
Ist thou so tight with the royal family that thou hast been given a quest upon which rests the fate of the entire Mer Kingdom?
lame.
No, thank goodness. That sounds like a chore.
Nay, 'tis an honor to aid the royal commander Balanda and her latest brilliant war campaign. The commander is hard at work, sieging aquariums and liberating the fish within to prepare for a full-scale invasion of this accursed dry land. Which thou didst not hear from me. However, this latest siege is posing a unique challenge. Those scoundrels hath built an impenetrable wall around the border of the aquarium. I go now aid the commander. But alas, I knowest not where to find the aquarium, nor do I even have a plan for whence I arrive.
Go, team!
We can help you, bro. Coach says to leave no soldier or teammate behind. Blaze, what should we do?
There's no need for confrontation at all. Just ask the workers holding the fort if they're billing the siege-related extra hours. Or a Trojan approach. Cook some hot dogs and send them a much-needed hot dog vendor, but hide 1 or 2 Mer Kingdom soldiers inside the cart.
Billing kind of sounds like mind.
Man.
Oh, well,
Well, I guess that's what we're going for. But peaceful negotiations are boring. I was hoping for a plan involving a catapult at least. Is this going to lose this hype?
Nay,
I hope not.
'tis a splendid plan. Above water's strange obsession with wages and fair treatment of workers shall be its downfall.
You give Brigadier Beluga directions to the aquarium and say goodbye. Later, at the battlefront...
Hey, you there, on top of the wall. Why you guys want to resist us so dang bad?
Because it's our job!
The employee turned soldier shouts back.
Yeah, but do you even like doing it? We're fighting for a king and country. What are you fighting for?
I'm fighting for $10.75 an hour!
That's it? Tell me, you're getting overtime pay for all these extra siege hours at least.
Dost thou receive a bushel of grain for thine widow and guppy shouldst thou perish on the battlefield?
No, we don't get any of that.
Sounds like you work for some real jerks. If you surrender now, we could start you off as Merkingdom foot soldier for 5 clams an hour.
Is that a lot of clams?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you want to believe. Are you gonna surrender or what?
The employee raises the white flag. From there, the merfolk are easily able to storm the aquarium, recruiting the jaded employees and slaughtering the managers. You gain +3 soul for helping Belinda and Brigadier Beluga, though you lose -3 hype for suggesting a peaceful-ish solution.
Thought we were doing money. Oh. Oh, that was on the way.
Yeah. You, Polly, and Scott grab some popcorn and head to your seats to watch the circus. We really have to watch our hype. We're going to lose if that lowers. On your way there, the ringleader runs up to you.
Hey, he whispers, I suddenly lost some of my performers to a soup-related accident, and I desperately need an act to cover them. Then I thought to myself, if I randomly checked with the audience, I may bump into actual trained performers willing to join us.
I'm a literal spitfire.
The rationale of this man is quite questionable, but you were born to embrace nonsense, so you tell him you are circus performers.
Fantastic! What kind of act can you do?
We can juggle, magician, or an aerialist. Well, people already call you a clown in your everyday life. Might as well juggle for a crowd and make a career out of it.
Bros.
I don't know about this, bros. I don't think I actually know how to juggle.
Don't be silly. You can juggle. It's just throwing a ball to yourself and then catching it 3 times. You're pretty sure juggling is a lot more complicated than that.
Wow, Polly, you were right. Look at me go.
Wow, cool. But the audience doesn't seem to be as impressed by Scott's sudden juggling skills.
Scott, is that you? Get off the stage, bro. If we wanted to see someone juggling... Just skip this line, please.
Don't worry, guys. Being mean is my cousin's love language. Hi, bros.
Love language, your back pocket. The wolf pack seems to be convincing part of the crowd to go to a strip club. You're gonna need some sick juggling tricks if you want to wow these jerks and get paid. Something like do the 30s juggle an unfulfilling job, slowly but steadily decaying health, and the realization that you'll never be the person you dreamed of in your 20s, or wow everybody by juggling 2 contradictory ideas. That first one sounds like we would lose hype, and we do not want to do that.
Great plan.
Hey, not bad. We can get some audience participation up in this garbage. I mean, fun juggling. Listen up, everybody! We need somebody to volunteer 2 contradictory ideas for Blaze to juggle. A woman shyly raises her hand. I have one. I hold environmental protection as a core value in my life, but I have yet to cut meat out of my diet. Ah, what a relatable contradiction. We'll solve your conflict of interest with the power of juggling.
Blaze, juggle this bonsai tree and this big steak.
Do mine, someone new says. I consider myself a man of science, but when times get hard, I secretly hope there's really high power watching out for us.
It's okay, Boo. Monsters are complex beings, and we're fated to have doubts and fluctuating beliefs.
Blaze, juggle this beaker of science liquid and this book of scripture.
I love science liquid. Oh, garbage. I forgot what...
I've got one. I've always said I'm a chess guy, but sometimes I think I really like checkers too. It drives me crazy. Am I into chess or checkers? Why can't I make up my mind?
Naughty.
Ah, chess or checkers? The age-old question that divided monster kind forever.
Juggle
it. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Juggle it, Blaze. Here's some dirty magazines.
Now to close out the show, Scott will share one last contradictory thought to stimulate your minds. Scott shyly approaches the spotlight. He clears his throat and reads from a paper.
Huh.
Yesterday, I wondered if I punch my leg and it hurts. Does that mean I'm strong or I'm weak?
Oh, holy crap. Nice, you stumped them, but you're also stumped yourselves by lose 3 mind. At least the ringleader pays you +3 money for your act.
Let's go.
Okay, we have to just get to the end of this week. And we can't lose hype, and we can't lose money. To the Mer King outpost. In what appears to be a former aquarium, you see the Mer Kingdom flag flying from the rooftops.
Don't mess with the Mer Kingdom.
It seems the underwater monarchs have been expanding their territories. Well, we already knew that. We meant Beluga. Well, no reason to visit the tyrannical ocean overlords. Not to visit. What do you want? We can attend a fancy ball, watch an execution, or go to the war room. Do any of these sound hype?
All might get hype. Yeah, I would think a ball would get you hype.
Let's hope, otherwise we lose.
We just have to avoid spending money.
Yeah, here we go. You wander around the outpost until you find a grand ballroom. It's full of fish and fancy clothing. On a balcony overlooking the ballroom, Princess Belinda and Miranda Vanderbilt step out and address the crowd.
Look alive, new subjects. Rejoice in your newfound freedom under the Mer King.
Huzzah! The icy wartime fighting is finally over. Sorry, it's not icy, it's icky.
You can rest easy knowing that you will never again be forced to jump through a hoop on penalty of being whipped.
The liberated fish clap their fins in jubilation.
And take comfort in the fact that from now on you'll be forced to fight or do hard labor for the Mer King at the penalty of death.
There's less applause for that statement, like almost none. But don't worry, we are benevolent overlords. You'll get paid for the work you do. Oh, sorry, an advisor's whispering in my ear that you won't be getting paid. But at least your labor will all be for a good cause. Oh, it's not for a good cause? What do you mean, stop repeating everything I say aloud? You can't give your princess orders. Off with this advisor's head!
Let the ball commence! Have a fun night, because it'll be the last night you'll ever get for... last night off you'll get for the rest of your short lives.
Guess that's our cue. Scott, wanna dance with me?
Thanks, Polly.
Sure, thanks. What are you gonna do? Who are you gonna ask to dance, Porchmo?
Well, not Polly or Scott, you guess. You'll have to choose from the liberated denizens of the former aquarium. Your ballroom dancing partner will pretty much set the tone for your entire night, so choose wisely. We can choose the lone, emotionally distant clownfish no one is dancing with because he's still haunted by the disappearance of his firstborn. Or Philipper, the trained dolphin dancer who's really ready to tear up the dance floor in celebration of his recent freedom.
I think Philipper.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Let's go with Philipper. You approach the dolphin currently balancing the aquarium's manager's severed head on his nose and ask him if he wants to dance. Ooh la la, a chance to dance for my own happiness for a change.
What do you mean by that, bro? Dancing is always a happy thing.
Oui, oui. That was once true for me long ago. I was the most spirited, talented dancer in my whole pod. I think I'm doing a horrible French accent. But then those joyless aquarium boogers captured me, and since then dancing become a vicious mockery of my former freedom. I was forced to jump through hoops just to try to be fed a bowl of girl, and that's not an amorphism. I would literally jump through hoops. I'm sorry, Boo. You don't have to dance if it's like a cruel reminder of your suffering. No, don't fret. I still love to dance. I'm especially excited to dance on my captor's graves. That's not an aphorism either. The Vanderbilts gracefully decorated the dance floor with their festering coots. Yippee! You and Philipper morbidly dance the night away. You tap dance on the corpses' ribs, juggle their skulls, and do the limbo with their spines. Oh yeah, we did recently learn how to juggle, so...
Yeah.
Polly and Scott even toss Philipper some of the body's severed fingers to reward his moves. He catches them with his mouth.
Yes.
Yes, let them eat the flesh of their oppressors. You lose -3 stamina dancing all night, but you gain +3 height from Philipper's bloodthirsty moves.
Leave it to me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, thank goodness. All right, we can go to the UFO spotting. I want to believe, or we can go to the caves. Someone says spelunking. Be sure to bring your spelunk crown.
That was fun. Can we live in the Mercury, Polly?
Absolutely not. What could be inside this dark, dank cave? Gold and jewels, an abandoned mine shaft, but dinosaur bones, an ancient civilization that's yet to be uncovered? I mean, all those things are really unlikely, but it's almost definitely a bunch of bats and rocks in there. But you won't know that for sure until you explore the cave. What are you going to do here? Are we going to look for ore, rescue trapped people, or go spelunking?
Look for ore. Money, 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 money.
Time to make some money. You and your friends go into the cave to mine for ore. After an hour of walking and mining, you got a decent pile of precious metals when you hear a voice cry.
Hey!
Wait.
Sorry, you want to be him?
Hey, you doggum kids, get the heck off my ore. Go on, I've been hoarding this ore for 50 years and you ain't getting none of it.
Why have you been hoarding ore in a cave for 50 years? Are you selling it?
No, I want more. I don't want money. I want ore. You can't put a price on my precious ores. Each one's perfect, priceless, and unique. Just look at my sitting ore. I can spend hours crouching uncomfortably on it. Ain't she a beaut? This one's my toilet ore. Yeah, I go to the bathroom on it. If y'all need to go, I have a guest bathroom ore cleaned up for y'all. And this tall drink of water is Orophelia, my ore wife. No relation to the wife I abandoned to become an ore hermit.
Awesome, bro.
Dang, bro. It sounds like you got your life figured out. Got life all figured out. I'm jealous. Is there anything we can trade you for your best stores, pretty please? What's your offer? Well, what do you want? Heck if I know. Y'all got any suggestions? I've been sitting in this cave so long that I ain't got any frame of reference for what an ore's worth.
Oh, cool. Then he'll be super easy to scam. You offer to trade the weird ore collector long, expeditive stories about your lives. You'll be giving him the next best thing to ore, lore, or you can give him therapy. I have no idea what either one would be. One might be mind, and one might be hype.
I think therapy would be soul. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's see what a juicy lore fact about fan favorite Polygeist. Ooh, here's one. Even though I got a reputation for being happy-go-lucky, there are still a few things that really stress me out. Like children. They're annoying, demanding, and you can't give them alcohol. How am I supposed to relate to that?
Man.
Also, driving. I hate driving. It took a long time for me to even be cool being in a car again, but driving one, that's still too much for me.
Sports.
I guess it's my turn. A lore fact about me is that I like sports.
That's great, bud. But a lore fact is supposed to be something not a lot of people know about you.
It is? Dang. If I had known that there was going to be a Scott Pop quiz today, I would have studied more. Oh, I know. A lore fact about me is I have trouble remembering the order of the days of the week.
Huh?
I know when Monday Night Football is, but I always confuse Tuesday and Thursday. And where does Earth Day fit in?
Oh yeah, by the way, happy President's Day to all the Americans. What about you, Blaze? Tell us a lore about you. If she insists, you launch into your favorite 2-hour tale of your secret hobbies and passions that were foundational to your character development. Now I know why lore rhymes with bore. That story put me to sleep. Your story wasn't that boring, was it? Apparently it was, because you lost 3 hype.
Okay.
At least it satisfied the ore collector. Any story you told was bound to be more interesting than his conversations with Ophelia. You make +3 money from the ore he gifts you. Time to rest up and get some rest. Alright, I think as long as we don't lower our hype, we should be fine. And we'll win after this.
Okay.
I just realized I had to talk to Scott, not Polly. That's why I failed that.
Oh.
So, I'm just gonna go talk to Scott.
Then back on the road.
Not sure what even was mine. Or fit a trinket for money.
We might be able to do that. Just make sure whatever it is isn't
Where to
hype.
go now?
Welcome to Noodles Pizza Powder.
Hey, boys, I'm running a special just for you. You can have everything on these shelves if you just trade me that pesky liver of yours. What do I need it for? You don't need to know. Less talking, more liver removing. Fine, but I'll get you next time. Do you have anything else to trade? Alright, do not trade our dangerous blade.
Wait, no, that wasn't what I wanted.
Oh, that one was money.
Yeah, that wasn't what I wanted.
What's the coin?
Can I go back?
No. We can trade money for money. What's the money? Donation to Noodles Charity for Impoverished Noodles.
Actually, that sounds like soul.
Yeah, like I said, what's the coin in the pyramid? Coin from a different dimension.
Magic?
Or it could be money too.
This would be hype. To at least get us safe?
Really?
Money down, hype up. That's okay, we still have enough money. Oh, great choice. Wanna know how I got that thing? It's pretty funny. Noodles proceeds to tell you the most screwed up, soul-withering anecdote you've ever heard.
We're all gonna die.
And none of the children survive. Good times. Anyway, enjoy your purchase.
So many places.
Poor Schmo. Alright, I guess I gotta talk to Scott. I want to ask about his friends.
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta say, now you get to read a whole bunch.
my friends are the best.
Hey,
I love cheering them on in all that they do. And all they do. Like Damien getting better at arson. Or Vera getting better at crimes. Or Liam getting better at irony.
Oh my gosh, Scott's face.
go team.
I mean, you know I love sports, so I can tell you cheerleaders are one of the best things about them. Think about it. There are people out there who do everything they can just to make sure your morale is high.
Good idea.
It's pretty cool when you think of it that way. Scott.
So, yes, and it brings me so much happiness that a while ago I started wondering, why aren't there cheerleaders for everything else?
Oh,
So I decided to become the cheerleader of everything else for my friends. If they can feel a similar joy to the one I feel during a sports game, that is the best, bro.
That's very kind of you, Scott.
huh.
Yeah, but sometimes I realize I'm cheering for things that aren't super nice. Like the stuff I just mentioned. Arson, crimes, irony. So I decided to try and cheer for my friends whenever they're doing stuff that's nicer.
Awesome, bro.
I cheer for Vera to win at eating salads, and for Damien with his makeup stuff, and for Liam becoming better at, Liam stuff. I hope that maybe that way they just focus on doing those nicer things instead of the not so nice ones.
Maybe.
My grandma says that sometimes we focus so much on being the best that we forget to be better. I love that my friends are happy because they're becoming the best. But I'd love it even better if they felt happy about becoming better. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey,
My friends may not know it, but secretly I'm always cheering for them to be better.
You sit for a while, looking at the stars. Who would have known Scott was so insightful?
Make some space.
Boy, I've not fulfilled a single thing.
Oh, and it seems that for the trinket, you do have to give away the one. So if it says forfeit one that gives money, means get rid of it. Give it up.
Wait, there's something else. Destination fulfilled. Money. Bond with someone who knows a fancy bouquet etiquette. Okay. Alright, Brian, we've made it to our destination. Apparently it was the Mer Kingdom. The road trip comes to an end. Glory
Are
to
we
the
sure
Mer-
we couldn't have picked a different destination?
Oh my gosh, look at Scott trying to eat turkey.
But you're a ghost. Why do you need a...
I was gonna say, why does Polly even need to... Does she even breathe?
great quality, yeah.
How did she... Look, she's got in her bowl her wine, but how'd she get it in there? Apparently she knows a trick that Scott doesn't. Glory to the Mer Kingdom! You heard so much about this marvelous land full of wonders and blatant violations of basic monster rights. The banquet is exquisite. There's a ton of seafood served. It's a clever and delicious way of repurposing traitors to the crown. They may have failed in their attempted coups, but they surely achieved a revelation in your mouth. You attend royal balls, public execution, seahorse races. Yes, you understand the many perils of romanticizing the extremely wealthy and their wasteful lifestyle. But you had a long road trip, so you choose to be a class traitor, if only for a few days. A toast to all things fancy. And that wasn't all. You got to the Mer Kingdom, hooray! Or not hooray? All that junk food that became your whole life trip diet may have taken a toll on you. And so, you spend most of your time on the toilet, going to the bathroom. Yeah, definitely not hooray. You rejoice in the decadent pleasures of the Mer Kingdom. You feast on exotic delicacies, you befriend pompous aristocrats, you dance your bum off at all the balls. You're starting to understand the upsides of living an obscenely wealthy life. It's fun. By the end of your stay in the Mer Kingdom, everyone in the court is fond of Blaze, the above-water delight. They even commission an expensive, ornate oil painting to immortalize your grace and poise. That actually looks kind of neat. A portrait of the mighty champion, Blaze. You see, you turned out to be a natural at the many sports and games the aristocracy played at the Mer Kingdom. Basically, you kicked everyone's butts at some classic games, such as champagne pong. You wow everyone, and the court decides to knight you for all of your feats. The painting will hang in the palace walls as an everlasting reminder of how cool and good at aristocratic sports you are. Huzzah!
Feeling a little better about the ending.
Oh, I added 0. I didn't add any money.
You were net neutral on money.
You added 16.
I added the most money and the most fake money.
Yeah.
Oh man. And we totally did consistent voicing throughout that whole thing.
I know. I could not get Polly whatsoever. And just like that, the road trip came to an end. It was full to the brim with danger, fun, and utter nonsense. It was everything we could have expected from a trip with Polly and Scott, and then some. We not only survived the whole thing, but we also got constipation. We also conquered it and came out different people. It all turned out to be a pilgrimage into self-discovery, a rite of passage, a quest for growth. That is to say, a really good road trip. As we were heading back home, I thought about how all this was just one of the first stops in a much bigger journey that was only just the beginning. Alright. Well, what did you think of this one so far compared to number 2?
I don't know. Oh. This one's probably more replayable than the other one.
Yeah.
If I hadn't been struggling so much with that voice, I probably would have probably would have been able to get into it and enjoy it a bit more.
Yeah, like I said, I was actually I'm really happy we ended up with a voice that you made that you couldn't quite get. And we only saw Dahlia once.
I don't know. I was thinking, what voice would a Saint Bernard have? And I ended up in a different place every time.
You did. It was. Yeah, it was. But see, my Polly ended up the same way. I don't think the Polly was ever consistent, and it just ended up being so awful. I think the only voice I did relatively with any consistency was probably the 2 cops. Maybe Noodles.
Maybe we'll have to try it sometime and flip which person we're doing the voice for. See if we have any better luck.
We might be able to do that. You be Polly and I be Scott.
And I won.
Yeah, and you won. I'm very disappointed in that. I can't believe I didn't add anything to our trip.
I know.
So, it was so up. What? I just don't understand how I got 0. Do I actually? I do. I know because I was trying to keep us from dying.
Hey, you were just always trying to stay balanced. I mean, but the whole thing for this one is to not be balanced.
I just didn't want to die.
See, that's the problem. To win, you must accept dying, or to live, you must be ready to die. I don't know, something like that.
Well, I guess that makes sense. You have to live to die.
Exactly. Or no, it would be you have to die to live. I think I just got -3 mind.
I think so. Alright, what did we get out of that? We got -3 mind out of this entire game.
Yep.
What stat did we get increased then? Hype!
Yeah, let's go with that.
Alright, well, someone's been here consistently, so I will say thank you to them for sticking around and watching. And it was fun. It was definitely a lot funner for me because I didn't have to voice Dahlia, and I got to watch Bryan struggle with Scott. So yeah, I enjoyed this very much so, and apparently we'll be trying it again some other time, but not right now.
Yeah.
Give our poor haggard voices a break. So yeah, we end in here. So this has been Poor Man 973. Happy President's Day. And I've been here with
Bryan.
Yay! And I hope you all have a nice day. I'm gonna wait for a bit because it cut off a lot last time I